So boom. Once your soul gone, you gone. The seed of your soul don't lie in you. It lies in the sun. Corrupting stories that you niggas fall for. This shit deep and simple at the same time. Deep but simple at the same time. Once your soul gone, all your softest work transmitted rays from the sun. And the sun puts out all kinds of condensed melanin. And these people is harvesting the energy of the earth and fighting hard, generation by generation, to figure out how they can make an artificial world. And the reason why they would want to make an artificial world is to get rid of their enemies altogether. They already dominate you. They won the fight to dominate the world. That's not the fight no more. Dominating the world is not the fight. That fight is over. They are dominating the world. They dominate the world. The more and more I investigate this shit, the more sad my heart and my soul become. That's why I want my heart to be pure, man. You have to combat evil with evil. That's why nigga had to come out and be balanced and be able to fight back, stand on their shit and stand up for themselves in this evil ass world. But I know my soul is pure, my nigga. My heart ain't heavy no more, man. A lot of things used to goddamn weigh hard on my soul, weigh hard on my heart, weigh heavy on my heart. But it's to the point, man, I'm getting where I don't even care no more. Because I know it's over. Because people don't understand the true simple fight of this shit. The fight is to get rid of you and your God. The seed of your soul lies in the sun, man. And the devils are the ones that want to get rid of your God. In his world, and all countries are full of devils that's working against willingly and unwillingly, knowingly and unknowingly against the sun, bro. All these stories about the sun, all this shit. When you go into them ancient monuments and shit, ancient temples and shit, main thing they is respecting and giving praise to is the sun. Because the sun is life. And now we live in death. We living in lunar cycles with lunatics. They need sun. They need the shit that the sun do to sustain their life. But they don't want to be what the sun say they is. Beast. They want to be you. They want to be you, but they want you gone. say the East, man, I mean, you can call them a whole lot of shit. I be asking y'all questions that I know in my heart I already know the answer to. And I'm tired of having to get on this motherfucker and research and find and catch their ass in their little lies and try to present them to y'all. And y'all think I'm crazy. But I see these people playing this day, bro. When I research, I go research. I try to find a point of origin of everything. Yeah, hashtag poop. Hashtag poop. They even try to make a mockery of a point of origin. These niggas on YouTube even tried to make a joke, a mockery of me coming. Everything I came with, they tried to make a mockery of it, bro. And I be so dead serious. And this shit coming from my soul, bro. I'm dropping my flag, bro. I'm through. I'm through, my nigga. These people want your melanin, which is pigmentation down in your skin, but it contains more than just pigmentation. And they in cahoots up under one flag. Draco, Draco. Japan will always represent the dragon, the fire breathing dragon that never exists. But they ain't got no problem telling you that their dragon is a imaginary. But when you look at the oldest flag, they gonna try to motherfucker disguise it and all this shit, but the oldest flag in the world is the one on this thumbnail, bro. The oldest flag in the world is the one on this thumbnail. So that means the whole world is up under this flag, up under this sun. One nation under a groove, getting down just for the funk of it. So we all one nation, up under the sun, my nigga. But you got entities out here, every motherfucking aspect of their curriculum is to study and fight against nature. Nature is what? The sun. The sun is the natural resource. And when you have motherfuckers that don't respect life, you in some real trouble. I came and told y'all, man, these people got an artificial sun. And I asked y'all, why would they need an artificial sun? I get on here and I ask questions. I be asking questions. And I know that don't nobody know give a fuck, bro. It might be a million years from now. But what is their technology leading to? What is the motivation behind their resources and scientific researches and technology? What do they use it for? The main goal and the main thing they've always wanted to do is eat your ass up or get the fuck rid of you. And that's what it is, nigga. And that's what it is, nigga. That's it, that's all. They love the way you taste, nigga. These people want to drink your blood. eat your flesh ever since they came in contact with you. Even before the empires, all that shit. In primitive times, man, people were catching your ass and eating your ass up. I don't know nothing about the sexual part of this shit, the perverted part of this shit. I don't know where all that shit came from. But I know the basis of what a cannibal is. You eat motherfuckers up. And you taste the best to them. Your blood tastes the best to them. Niggas will goddamn cut theyself and taste their blood. And you say blood ain't got no taste. Shit, it tastes good to them. They can taste it. They can taste it. Bladder mills. I want to drink your blood, vampires. These people came out to the world and showed us and told us who they are. Y'all niggas ignore that shit. I ain't bumping your gums. Fuck your gums. I'm talking about that gum melon. The gum melon moon. I know. I know y'all don't understand, man. Shit crazy. They rather have a world full of motherfucking clones and robots than to have a natural man, a natural God that stand upon this earth because they're against the gods, dog. That's why they don't never try to give you no revelation. They know they can't help you do shit, but they can't win. And they know the only way they can win is to get rid of you. What do you think Hitler got the idea of exterminating? He wanted to exterminate all Jews. And he knew it was possible. Because he knew Jew is not an ethnicity. See, you niggas caught up in a story, man. I ain't got no respect for no Jew, man. I ain't got no respect for no black Jew, no white Jew. I ain't got respect for no motherfucking Oriental Jew or Arabian Jew. I ain't got no respect for no Jew, period. But you niggas got so much respect for some shit that don't even exist. It's not an ethnicity, it's a story. And you niggas caught up inside this waterfall and can't come out of it, bro. I don't know why your brain frequencies can't goddamn get on point, can't get on the right energy frequency to maintain and decipher and see the knowledge within the frequency. The knowledge that it contains is for your demise, man. And you're a part of a chain, a link, the yoke that you won't break to stop this shit, bro. When you look at Remus and Ramela's daddy, their daddy's name is Mars. Why do you think the moon and Mars is so important to these people? Because these are the symbols and signs that they're going to use to fight against your God, dog. Because your God rules everything. And his soul seeks, the seat of the soul, his soul sits inside of your gut chakra, bro. I don't know about you niggas, but that's who sit in my soul, bro. The energies and vibrations of the sun, life. That's what I respect, bro. The sun is my God. And my granddad is my God, dog. Anything between that, man, can't nothing come between that. And that's the square I stand on, bro. If you look up the definition of Mar, Mar means to take away from the perfection of. There's only one perfect light, bro. Those things in the sky, inside the firmament, outside the firmament, the things that's in the heavens, we call the heavens. I ain't trying to go there for. Niggas trying to go too far around. Fuck that space. Fuck that. The life inside out, wherever the heavens. The perfect light is the sun, bro. And these people fighting against that shit. Petroleum companies. I remember when I first started trying to figure out what's water, a good conductor of energy. They try to hide these things the way they word shit. And the reason I wanted to know that because of the water shafts that was up under those pyramids, that was really, really energy sources, man. Man, if I goddamn plan to goddamn go get a nigga, man, the first thing I'm gonna do is try to take away his energy source to make him powerless. Your power is in your energy. You ain't got energy to get up and do shit, then you ain't nothing to worry about. They want to take away your power. Your power source is the energy, bro. And those shafts up under those pyramids meant something, bro. Those pyramids used to light up, man. Acoustics, speaking, all that shit was already there, man. You can go inside the pyramids and find the little symbol they use for the Wi-Fi. It's there. These little Q&A little shits, little things you beeping on these boop boop. That little shit, it's all that symbol is already in there, dog. You can find laptops on the in the motherfucking metal nectar, in the hieroglyphics, in the writings, whatever the fuck you want to call it. This shit is in stone, nigga. These people got your ass going down there selling your blood and shit. They don't want the blood. They don't want the blood. They put the blood back in your ass. They don't want your fucking blood. They're drinking and all that. But I'm saying the scientific aspect and the technical aspect of this shit and what they using it for, bro. The first thing I found that they used it for was to block sun rays to fuck with the goddamn frequency, our frequency to the sun, our connection to our God. They gonna fuck with that. And they got to want to, they got to try to thin the UV rays out because ultraviolet rays don't like the beast. And I ain't studied the effects of it on a Mongolian yet. So that's why I'm going with it next. I'm gonna study the effects that the UV rays have on a Mongolian. You see, that's the Asian persuasion that they gave to a European, a Persian man. Yeah, that's a sexual part of it right there, because they was in union. If they weren't eating and beating each other, they had to do some fucking. And they produced these Persians, bro. And ain't none of this shit got nothing to do with an Aboriginal, indigenous, a Marucan, or a melanated, indigenous, African, melanated being on the earth. And I be trying to break this shit down step by step. It don't work. Because I'm not a speaker, bro. I'm dropping my flag, bro. And ain't nobody gonna fuck with a G like me. And a G with me is a god, dog. You got niggas in military that they're taught the goddamn, if you let that flag hit the ground, that's a violation. They gonna kill your ass. That's a total violation to let that flag touch that ground. I was in ROTC at the goddamn football game. This shit had to go up there and lift the flag up the flagpole. Man, fuck the flags, nigga. flag and sagging. I ain't dying for no flag, bro. I don't give a fuck what color that bitch is. I'm laying my flag down, bro. Because I ain't doing no MLA where it's been perpetuated and taught to me this is what I'm supposed to support. I even call myself as my own national flag, Arrow America and all that shit. Man, fuck a flag, bro. A piece of cloth. And everybody wants some of that motherfucking flag and it's made out of that satin, silky shit. Who owns the silk? Where all most of the silk come from? Out of Japan, right? So they already got the word on it. Because you even want to goddamn get you some material and fly you a flag. Teach us about Betsy Ross. Our flag came out of the goddamn British flag and all that old shit. Man, when I go into these articles and read that shit, man, read shit. I've been told y'all a long time ago, man, stop reading all those words and pay attention to the signs and symbols. I don't even deal with the geometry. I do a little bit. With the numbers. I don't get into them numbers like that because it already shit is simple. If you add up, they running their scripts. And this how they do their shit with the numbers. Fuck the numbers. Whatever. Just look at the signs and symbols and know in your heart what the fuck their main goal is. Their main goal is to destroy this earth, man, and replenish it, bro. Without you, without a natural melanated being upon this motherfucker. And I think they halfway through. And the niggas we got out here these days is down with the cause. These motherfuckers is harvesting your soul by way of the sun, bro. Why would they take all the natural seeds known to mankind that produce on this earth, all the natural seeds, they have harvested those and got a seed vault where they keep them at. So when the phoenix rise, who's the phoenix tiger? The phoenix gonna supposed to destroy the world and rise from his own ashes. If them motherfuckers could find a way to get rid of that sun, they would, bro. And that's life. That's why I be telling y'all, man, these folks ain't talking about shit, bro. We're killing your ass. Real talk. I wish I would have got there and went to school to learn how to do lectures and like Dr. John Henry Clark. I wish I could speak in such a manner, in such a way to deliver my message like Dr. John Henry Clark. I love to see Dr. John Henry Clark deliver his message because one reason I love to see him deliver his message, man, because he was losing his sight. And the way that man's mind could just stay focused on what he's trying to say and what he's trying to deliver. Niggas be hate to say the word despise. I love him, but I despise that. I hate on that. Niggas be hating to say they hate us. Yeah, I hate that shit. I'm hating on that shit. When you hate on shit, that means you like that shit. I wish I could do that shit. Man, I hate on that. I'm hating on Dr. John Henry Clark. Yeah, I'm hating niggas. Yeah, I'm a hater. All us haters. Nigga, how you scared to say what it really is. Man, I hate that shit. I despise this shit because I want to be able to do. So I'm a Dr. John Henry Clark hater, man. Because the way that man can goddamn sit there and go through his lectures, man, and he be looking up, even where he don't be looking because he can't see. Well, he was going blind, but the way he sit there and deliver his message, man, is beautiful. And I despise that shit because I can't do it. I wish I could do it. He told me, I told him, man, I'm 28, 80 now, man. Y'all ain't understand what I be talking about. I'm 28, 80, man. I got, that's how much work my brain fuck with per second, man. 360 degrees, reversing it, make sure I got it right, 720. Then I started walking 14, followed with full understanding, man. Mine I reached 28, 80, and I can't take it, and I can't stand it, bro. And the more and more I learn, man, the lonely and lonely this shit become. Now I'm learning to goddamn accept the loneliness, man. I remember goddamn about 3, 4 years ago. It was before I went to prison, though. It was long. I started saying, man, I now understand why motherfuckers kill themselves and commit suicide and shit like that. They said I'm a kamikaze pilot. So them motherfuckers been had robots and shit. These niggas ain't killing themselves by coming. They scared of the kamikaze. What nigga gonna get in a motherfucking airplane and go kill himself for his nation, man? These niggas been had artificial soldiers and shit. Who? The ones who the leaders of technology, man. The ones who the leaders of technology. The leaders of technology is in the east. Is in the motherfucking east, bro. And when I say the east, I ain't talking about the beast. That nigga ruled it. I was telling y'all the other day how they laws run that shit in the north. Man, you could go on Google right now. These people tell you how you taste, bro. They want the plasma out your blood, bro. Them people in China been had a strange eating habit. I go on motherfucking Google and just ask them, "Oh, I said, how that shit taste, bitch?" And these motherfuckers gave me an answer. These motherfuckers gave me an answer to how this shit tastes, bro. They want your plasma for certain reasons. They probably run their whole side of the earth with free energy and everything while they taxing you for all this shit over here on this side of the earth. The United States in debt to China. They can shut the fuck up. And they owned by Israel. They can shut the fuck up. The illusion that you got the world's greatest military and all this old bullshit. You understand? Then I got this shit where I can't goddamn get on the computer and present my information. I gotta come on this motherfucker and just put one little shit up here to try to catch attention. Catch the attention of the people. But I understand it. Niggas don't get no fuck about this. Cause they part of this shit. When I started investigating water being a great conductor of energy, right along with plasma, I learned at that point about, I think it was one of the petroleum companies I was investigating and trying to figure out why they need so much motherfucking, they harvest the solar energy and they gonna reverse that technology and get what they need out of it and clean it. You understand what I'm saying? So you telling me that the sun is filthy. The sun is the dirty motherfucker. gotta do is take the time to read this bullshit they be putting out, man. I told y'all when they had them folks out there in the street with that nips and shit, that they was running bacteria, sun bacteria. Bill Gates was doing scientific investigation on the people, lab work, to see how certain bacteria is going to affect the humans in that area. The motherfucking North don't get no sun anyway, but they want sun, but they don't want that natural sun. They gonna artificially pump a nuclear red motherfucking. I don't know how they gonna generate this bitch. That's on them. I told you, the East been tricking them motherfuckers forever, man. Who are they protege? The Russian, the Khazarian Jews. Where you think Hitler get that motherfucker? Where you think? I told you, it stopped right there between Russia and Germany. Those Europeans, man, the European unions and all that shit, that becomes the unification of coming and absorbing the mind of the niggas to goddamn conquer and take over their shit. But the Russians, you know, with all this shit, the Russians chill right there with the Mongolians, man. And Vladimir's chill right there on their side, a double, so that's how it become a double-headed eagle. Where you think Hitler got that motherfucking swastika from? A lot of people say, well, we know it coming, it's on the walls of Egypt. But when they start making their symbols and shit, that shit come out of the Soviet. When I came into the Kanigga Jenkins shit, bro, I was already doing my worldly investigations and shit. That's why I was able to see a lot of things that people couldn't see. You had a motherfucking, the USSR. A lot of people just say Russia, but it was consisting of the Mongolians and the Russians, man. And they was a socialist, the Republic. And that's how them Taurian Moors got usurped, got ate up. They got ate up, boss. Cause they mixed and mingled with them bitches. And helped them to start building empires for themselves. And in the process of doing that, the shit switched over to motherfuckers being up under their school of knowledge. And this is where you'll get the mind of the African today. I'm talking about the elite African. These are original gatekeepers. The secret holders. The elite Africans, man. The ones you would say sold you into slavery and all this whole shit. These people are already dominating the world, bro. And their game plan ain't stopping. They ain't gonna change. They wanna blow this bitch up. They know just how far the motherfucking explosion gonna affect the earth, how many people it's gonna kill. They know all that shit already. But our day coming, bro. They telling you they gonna blow this all up. And And when they blow it up, they got all that shit here and out there. When I keep on asking y'all, we want to see their ice ring. We want to see their ice. Fuck Antarctica ice. Antarctica ice belongs to us. And they already done took the ring. That means that we are surrounded already. They already done put a circumference around us, bro. And they over here in our ice. So they over here fucking around in our ice. You best believe on their side. Boy, I gotta imagine what they got going on. The leaders of technology has always been Japan, man. And out of Japan, you would get goddamn, you could be talking about the Anunnaki and all that. Yeah, the Anu, which would be the Inuits, which would be broken down to our little story, the Eskimo. And it would show you, and that if that don't show you why they are up around all of our motherfucking shit in South America, I don't understand why y'all don't see this shit, bro. If we indigenous to this land, how the fuck do I go to Cuba and run into a Cuban Mongolian who's running my dope? Bitch, I want all the dope. On my dope back. Bitch, these hoes up around all the marijuana. You can call them Mexicans. You can call them what you want to call them. They Mongolians, bro. And they great-great-great-great-great-granddaddy is that Jap nigga. When I first come out of prison, I said I want to study the secret relationship between the Japs and the Brits. I keep trying to show you the unification of these motherfuckers. I tell you, the Russian he gonna always be sitting right there. They got a special alliance, man. That's how I caught him on the motherfucking map. That's how I caught him on that motherfucking map. Cause Japan don't sit over there, and there ain't no little bit of island that sit over there like they show you on this bitch ass globe on these maps they show today. Why would I used to ask these questions, man? I be questioning myself because it didn't make sense. I gotta make it make sense. Why would we be in debt to China forever for bombing Japan? And these my questions. And go tell the whole internet, Fed crazy. Listen to them talking. It's something wrong with this man. And all this shit. And all I do is ask a question to get the dopamine back circulating and running. To try to get you on a frequency so you can see these people just like I see them, bro. Why would the United States, why would you have to get up, wash your ass, and put your clothes on and hurry, and make it to work on time to work for these people? They're gonna give you a little something you can eat and all that shit. So just keep you going, just give you just enough energy so you can goddamn slave. And you gotta pay taxes. On a deficit, a debt that can never be repaid and will only grow and grow and grow. That's what they call total servitude. And that's what we are. And you got some niggas out here that swear they ain't slaves. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. You can't break the yoke if you don't know what yoke need to be broke. These people say once they blow this bitch up, then they gonna replenish the earth with those seeds they got in that doom vault. It's called a doomsday seed vault. That mean they got a day of doom coming for our ass. It's already written. Every natural seed known that replenishes the earth. You understand? Every motherfucking seed, natural seed, The seeds and shit you plant ain't even the natural seeds, bro. The shit we ain't eating natural foods, bro. You go right in your motherfucking Google right now and ask them motherfuckers how melanin tastes, how plasma tastes. And these bitches so crazy, and researchers and scientists are so crazy, that they gonna give you an answer. And I ain't gonna go back that far. I ain't gonna go back to the little sprinkling a little nigga, sprinkle a little nigga on there. Yeah, you call it salt and pepper and shit, but yeah, let me get that nigga shake it out. They'll sprinkle, shake a little nigga on there. But that nigga taste good, shake a little nigga on there. Put the flavor on it there. Cause of the flavor they like, man. Y'all think I just be talking, man. I don't just be talking, man. I don't just be playing, man. But y'all playing, though. Y'all playing, though. And I told you, I need no views. But I done came to the realization, I've been came to the realization that I'm talking to myself. If somebody come in and catch on or whatever, that's good. But this shit for me, man. When I get on this motherfucker and sleep and be listening to that shit, I be doing that shit for me, man. This shit I'm talking right now is for me, man. I'm my own psychiatrist. I have to do everything for self. My mental issues and all that shit, I have to work it out for myself. Anything I want done, I gotta do it for self. And that's what everybody supposed to do. I do this to keep my sanity. I got a million niggas that I can talk to, and I can yes man to, and I can get up under and have a bunch of friends. I'm very likable. Niggas fuck with me. But niggas ain't on what I'm on. We have all kind of little conversation, kiki ha and all that shit. But the shit that's in my soul that I want to talk about, I can't discuss it with nobody. Nobody. So that's why I come out here and do this shit. But I feel like I'm getting off right here. And then one day, somebody might go back and just listen to this shit. But I don't give a fuck about that no more. I do this shit for me, man. To keep my sanity. Because I know one thing, I'm a pure-hearted nigga, man. And I know my soul is going to the heavens. In ancient Egypt, they had a motherfucking thing. Well, when they said, there's no way to the Father but through the Son. That corruption of that part of the story there, and they had you. They had a motherfucker going, and you have to, in order to get to the heavens, your heart got to be as light as a feather. And you can go look this shit up. And they put your heart on a scale. I don't know if it's symbolically. I don't know if the Egyptians was cutting up niggas, chopping up niggas, eating niggas up and all this. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but this one of their symbolism. And this is on the papyrus. And this is your way to get through the Son to the Father and back into the heavens. Your heart got to be as light as a feather. So all that being lonely and shit, that ain't the emotion that I'm supposed to endure. I'm supposed to embrace this shit. I'm supposed to embrace it. 2880. And I'm trying to stop myself. I've been trying to stop myself so long. I ask people questions sometimes, and After my first 2 or 3 years of walking into the truth, I started praying that somebody could debunk some shit that I be talking about to stop me, because I wanted to stop. But I cursed myself, and I can't stop. And I continue to dig and dig and dig and dig and dig and dig, and I can't stop. Because if I stop, that means I ain't true to myself. I look myself in the mirror, man. I look myself in the mirror, dog. Eyes full of tears when I came to the realization that the world was being lied to. And I told myself, man, somebody, I ain't know who I was asking for. It probably ain't me. But I said, somebody got to leave some truth to combat and keep a balance to this world that's tilted and off balance, and scales of justice off balance, and the scales, we want the scales that to balance things out, to keep it balanced, man. Somebody got to put somebody here to combat all the lies and leave some truth here on this earth, man. And I look myself dead in the motherfucking eyes. Eyes fiery, full of tears, dog. And I told myself, I looked at myself, I said, it's you, nigga. You gotta do it. Fuck what somebody gotta do. Fuck what they got to do. Fuck what they say. Nigga, it's you. I straightened my face up, and that shit shook through my body. And I said, it is me. It is you, nigga. And I've been cursed ever since. I've been cursed ever since. A nuclear fusion reactor in China. Dubbed. I mean, they already got one. Dubbed the artificial sun. Has broken its own record to bring humanity one step closer to near limitless clean energy. So you telling me the energy of the sun is dirty? Y'all hate melanin that much, but it tastes that good to you that you want to keep eating on it, but you say it's dirty. So it needs to be cleansed. The energy from the sun needs to be cleansed, because by nature, you motherfuckers want to be somewhere that by nature you don't supposed to be. Look at this big red ass ant right here. That's a big ass motherfucking red ant. You a drone, bitch. I don't trust that. Look at the big red motherfucker. That bitch, I should have photoed that bitch. Should have filmed that bitch big as hell. Man, hold on. Hey, homeboy, you over there goddamn doing too much. Go on, like whoop this cat ass. Bitch, you walking around this bitch. Somebody gonna fire your ass. Somebody get that BB gun and fire your ass up. Or somebody gonna fire you up, bitch. I'm tired of playing with you. What's the big picture of this shit? They got artificial sun. What's the purpose, man? What the fuck is they goddamn trying? What the goal? What is their goal? What's their final accomplishment? What they trying to accomplish? Huh? An artificial God. That's who y'all pray to. An artificial God. So I'm gonna keep getting on him and putting shit out here on my channel to combat these motherfucking Jews that don't exist. You give them existence. You niggas so crazy. You niggas goddamn go to claiming to be the real. Just like that bitch ass nigga gonna take everybody's ideas and say this the real one. The real fake shit. No, 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 we the real Jews. It ain't no, it's a story, nigga. How the fuck you the real Jew? It ain't no bloodline to the shit. You will put down and lay down your godliness and take on an imaginary, fictitious character or state of being and claim to be the real fake shit that they wrote. You the real Israelite. The Israelite shit came out of a fake story, but now you the real Hebrew Israelite. Man, fuck you niggas, dog. Fuck you niggas, dog. Islam, Christian, all that religious shit that come out them books. Nigga, I'm so far surpassed that and been so far surpassed that. And I'm so tired of holding this imaginary shit that I call an olive branch and reaching out and reaching back. That bitch broke. And I'm gonna get on this motherfucker every time I need to. And when I get on this motherfucker, it's just like I'm laying on a goddamn couch talking to a psychiatrist to keep my sanity, my nigga. You better not beat up that little baby cat. To keep my motherfucking sanity. Oh man, I've been known to snap, bro. I've been deemed to be crazy. Lord, I need to talk to be crazy. Yeah. And I done worked on myself so much. Hey, granddaddy, how you doing? I done worked on myself to the point that I done got to I can remain calm. My little cousin, yes sir. My little cousin even telling me, cool. Everybody tripping, bro. And I'm so proud of you, cuz. Cause we thought you was gonna come out here on some crazy shit, some ignorant shit. We gonna have to get, man, I'm so proud of you, cuz. Probably is, granddad. Probably is. And goddamn. And I done changed. And I ain't changed. I don't do no change, but I done elevated to the point where I can just move around and control my emotions and shit. Knowing why I'm mad. That's why I say I'm laying my shit down, bro. These people started this flag shit. Now everybody want to die for flags and shit. I'm getting out of that mentality, bro. And you see what they got on that flag. The Mongolian, elite Japanese, Inuit, Ainu, whatever you want to call those people. You see what they represent on that flag. How is the United States of America in debt to a place called China, who was tricked to go to war? They wanted, man, they really wanted to try to motherfucking hammer those Mongolians, but they can't fuck with them. And the only reason they keep fucking with North Korea because they want to be a part of their currency. Seoul, Korea is in South Korea, and that's a special synagogue for those people. The soul. So when you talking about your soul, which you don't talk about no more, you niggas don't slap five on the black hand side no more. Y'all forgot about the black hand side. Y'all don't understand what the black hand side means. So I'm laying down my flag, man. But I never, ever, 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 ever drop my beat, bro. Shout out to my GD niggas, man. But that nigga David led me to this knowledge call. I'm true to my shit, bro. A true foot soldier that forever seeks knowledge, bro. And that's why I got them. I obtained all this knowledge, because I live by the 16 that David dropped. I'm not up under those 21 laws, so I've been not being a part of that. But I love my niggas. My niggas don't love themselves. Because you're supposed to want to seek knowledge every day as a gangster. That's one of the laws, bro. And when I got on that motherfucking map, that's why I wear that star around my neck, nigga. When I got on that map, my nigga, and seen these motherfuckers had a name for every direction the wind blow in 360 degrees. I said, this is some deep shit. Because I was trained. And niggas that supposed to know them, they gonna say north wind, bro. I'm gonna leave it like that. But know today, my nigga. 9-1-25. We just say 17. 9-1-25, my nigga. I'm laying my flag down, my nigga. I ain't burning it. I ain't burning it. But I'm laying it down, man. And I'm gonna let y'all fight that fight, bro. I ain't dying by no flag, bro. Because it's a harvested mentality. Got a flag on a nation. But you're missing one very important and key factor. And I've been holding my squad a long time, bro. Bro, I'm just gonna bag out of that, bro. Because you're missing one key factor, bro. A military. And that's why I'm so pissed off at Minister Louis Farrakhan. Even with me knowing that the religious aspect of all this shit was bullshit. For the melanated people and all the niggas he recruited in the Western world to become part of that Islamic culture, he did the same thing that Arab ass nigga Haile Selassie did. Now, I had no business following him anyway, because that means we were usurped. In that story, when they said Hagar birthed Ishmael, Hagar, by right, should have been a black, melanated, niggas woman. But she's not black in that story, so they can have that motherfucking story. And that's the way they got them took over all the oil fields. I told y'all that. But I'm so pissed off at Minister Louis Farrakhan. Because he had niggas running around, even Public Enemy think they had some soldiers, the F-1Ws, and we supposed to be a military. How can you be a military and you ain't going to the DOJ? You haven't bought land for these people yet, and you turned down the land. Nigga, you supposed to be the leader of Palestine right now. And I wanna call you some shit, but I ain't gonna do it, bro. I'm gonna learn how to hold my composure, and I ain't gonna talk reckless, man. But you supposed to grab that so-called torture torch, because the torch represents torture, nigga. You came out and taught these brothers about a blonde head, blue eyed beast. And then Malcolm and motherfucking Khaled came in and enhanced the knowledge and was showing them their blackness. But even though you was receiving that money from Gaddafi and you put all this shit out here in the Western world in the United States of America, nigga, we up under the restraints of a U.S. military that is ran by Brit and that was taken over by Germans that was sent by motherfucking Khazarians, nigga. That nigga Trump would never be able to fuck with Putin. And when he do that shit, it be all script because those Japs are gonna always be with Russia. Those Nazis had to goddamn get their sanctions and shit through the Soviets. The Soviets and the goddamn Nazis supposed to be fighting to the death. No, those motherfuckers are in cahoots, and that is your double-headed phoenix. Look at the signs and symbols. And I just showed y'all the oldest flag in the motherfucking world, nigga. And this who they're gonna be up under. And KRS-One, salute to you, my nigga. But I got to correct the wrong. You told me to correct the wrong, dog. You painted the story black. And I'm telling my people to give the story back. Sam is not a black man in Africa. In this story, and then you latching onto a motherfucking story that don't exist. But see, I'm finna fuck up right now because I said I'm done. But Sam is the motherfucking East. The original Easter Asian is a motherfucking Mongolian, nigga. And that would be Sam. And the J will come from the north and reside in the east with you as y'all usurp the northern part of the south, which is Africa. And I see y'all, and my people can't see it, but I will never be done researching. And anytime I find out some shit, I'm gonna bring it. So now I gotta do what I promised myself I was gonna do. Leave my motherfucking lives right around an hour or so, and I gotta get my pen and my pencil back out like I was doing when I was in prison, so I can goddamn break my shit down into segments and have a meaning to my motherfucking lives and structure my shit like I was taught inside these institutions that tried to turn me against my own soul. And I wouldn't go for it. I never went for bullshit. And I always try to make sense out of nonsense. These people want your plasma. Selling your blood to these people, you're selling your plasma. And then you niggas that goddamn to go down there and redo it. Man, these people, I don't even want to talk about it. These people want your plasma. So, whenever you come across this lie, and I hope you thumb to the end of this bitch, you want by to say, the truth don't need no help. It ain't gonna bend, break no fold. And all we gotta do is support the truth and stand up behind the truth. And we as a people can get together and make it do what it do. Until I come, yeah, one finna say it and keep it all flat there. Yeah, I want you to goddamn take your little fingers and go up and Google, how do plasma taste? And these people will actually give you an answer on how it tastes, bro. As they sprinkle your ass out of the pepper shaker, out of the nigger shaker. Could you pass me some more of that nigger? Yeah. Just sprinkle it on there for me. Yeah. You gotta get some more of those niggas. They taste real good. I'm on that type of time. Until that nigga Sarah Sue said it. That nigga the best thing smoking out this bitch. I remember Dre try to turn on him. And they go against it with the Egyptian guy going on, all that shit. But he the best thing smoking on. And he's still inside of the bubble of a globe. I ain't seen nothing like him. Up on the goddamn, outside of goddamn Khaled Muhammad. And them niggas knocked Khaled Muhammad off. Because he started wearing that ankh on his finger. He started bringing Islam into the light of what was going on. Just like Malcolm was bringing them into the light of what was going on. Because with no darkness, there'll be no light. That's right. The light come out of the darkness, goddammit. And that sun is a melanated disc inside of that bitch. And that's the seat of my soul. That's the seat of life. So, when you niggas catch hold of this shit, it probably be 10 years from now. Because niggas been 10 years behind me. I said, boom.